everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's pick a card reading, we are looking at what you don't see coming with this connection. Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps below, which will take you directly to your reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked down below. All right, Spirit, we are looking at what you don't see coming with this connection. Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Okay, pile number 1, you have new beginnings, and you have the golden healer crystal, the golden healer crystal. Pile number 2, you have family, and you have the clear quartz crystal. Pile number 3, you have fragmented energy, and you have the green Aventurine crystal. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I'll see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the golden healer crystal, and your card is new beginnings with number 1 and cycle up here. So it definitely looks like you're going into a new cycle. You're starting something new. So let's say that you were just friends with somebody. That friendship could be turning into something more than friends, a new beginning for you. With golden healer, your crystal over here, and this card, I'm feeling for some of you, you may have been going through difficulties with someone. Maybe it could even be where it was a friendship and you were having difficulties in that friendship because there was a feeling of something like there might be a deeper connection going on, but maybe you hadn't, worked through those details and actually communicated that. And so maybe you're entering into a new cycle, new beginnings, where this is going to blossom into more of a romantic relationship. Also with the golden healer crystal, I'm feeling that some of you may have had some difficulties in your romantic relationship with someone, and right now you're wondering, what's going to happen, or, is this over? And when we ask what you don't see coming with this connection, I feel that there's a new cycle happening. There's a new beginning happening. There's going to be a lot of growth for you, a lot of healing, especially that you have the crystal along with this card. So I feel that for those of you who fall into that category, there's a lot of new things on the horizon, kind of like a new path here for you, a lot of healing. And then for others of you, what you don't see coming with this connection, it could quite literally be a child coming into your life. So if that's something that you've been working toward, maybe some of you have had difficulties conceiving a child or adopting a child, I feel like those difficulties will be coming to an end for you. And for others of you who maybe this would be quite surprising for you, maybe you just want to, be a little careful in that area because it could definitely come as a surprise to you. So that's what I'm seeing with this card. Let's go ahead and get into your other oracle cards and see what else we can find for you. Okay. Spirit, we are looking at what pile 1 doesn't see coming with this connection. What else can you tell us, please? Okay, so we have adventure. So definitely for some of you, it could be having a child, quite literally. That's definitely, some may call an adventure, right? A lot of unexpected things would be happening if you have a child, right? Some twists and turns as you watch the child grow up and see how your connection with this other person also takes those twists and turns, right? Another thing that I'm seeing here is some of you maybe entering into a new cycle, a new level of healing. Some of you may be just fine in this connection with someone and you're going to go on an adventure together. I'm seeing travel for some of you. I also, for some of you, I'm feeling like there could be a proposal coming up for you. I'm getting a sense of dreams coming true for some of you. Okay, so maybe you've just kind of been going along in your relationship, not really expecting that that things are going to, change that greatly for you as far as the proposal goes. But I definitely do see that for some of you. Like I said, travel. I also feel like there's a sense of greater communication going on for you. Kind of talking about hopes and dreams, like talking about what each of you feels for the future, what each of you wants moving forward in your lives and in this relationship. So maybe some deep conversations are coming up for you, maybe conversations that you maybe didn't realize the other person was ready to have. Okay, what else? Be gentle with yourself. So what I'm feeling with this is to know that your emotions are valid, to know that what you want, your hopes and dreams are valid, and to go easy on yourself, right? I'm feeling like for some of you, you don't need to make a decision right away. Okay, for some of you, it's like you need to look at everything and see how you feel about everything. So maybe some of you have been going through a difficult time in this relationship, right? And maybe this other person is really trying to communicate, is really reaching out to you to make some changes in your relationship. And so what I feel with this card is be gentle with yourself, take care of yourself, make sure that before you make a decision one way or the other, how you want to move forward, it's really important that you listen to what you want, you listen to your heart, you listen to what's calling you forward, right? So I'm feeling like don't put any pressure on yourself to make any quick decisions. Also with adventure, this card could mean be gentle with yourself by taking a vacation. Okay, maybe being gentle with yourself and the energy that you're sharing with this other person. And maybe it's time for you to just take a time out with this person, go do something fun. Right? Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe your partner is trying to get you to work a little bit less or relax a little bit more or get out and have some fun. And so I feel like for some of you, your partner's really trying to be supportive of what it is that you're doing in your life. And perhaps in that case, you should listen to your partner and kind of ease up a little bit, go with the flow a little bit more. So in that case, what you don't see coming with this connection, it could be that your partner or this friend turning into a romantic relationship, whatever it is going to be very instrumental in healing some part of your life. Okay. Let's see what else we get. What else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? Enlightenment. This is basically what I was just saying. For some of you, this person that's in your life that we're talking about here, they could be helping you see another side of life, right? They could be helping to heal you. Maybe you've been really guarded and you're not sure that you want to let somebody in, but this is the right person for some of you. And so that guard is coming down. You're feeling enlightened. You're feeling safe. You're feeling protected, right? For others of you, I feel like there's a sense of enlightenment. There's a sense of wanting more with this person. There's a sense of understanding the other person's perspective. So if you've had difficulties in this relationship, it's like, oh, okay, communication's coming in. You're understanding where the other person is coming from, and you're feeling enlightened. You're saying, okay, I guess, I really understand where you're coming from and why you said what you said or why you did what you did. And, now let's work on this. Let's see, because remember, like, this card takes me right back to your crystal, the golden healer, with all this light here. And so obviously you have the golden light and it feels very healing to me. So, it really applies to everything I said earlier with your new beginnings card. If you've been wanting to have a child, maybe you've had difficulties, or maybe it wasn't quite the right time yet. I'm feeling with this energy that if that's something that you want, that's something that's going to be coming into your life, and it's going to be very healing. Transcending, yeah. Do you see how your cards are all very similar so far? So transcending, you're getting above any problems that you've had with someone. You're transcending issues of, trying to come together, trying to find the right time to take these new steps, to have these new beginnings with somebody. If you were in a friendship and it's kind of turning more into a romantic partnership, you're transcending and you're moving, beyond that friendship into something else. Any difficulties that you have had, those are going to start to dissipate. Taking that time out for those of you who are going to be going on a vacation, doing something fun, I feel that you would kind of be getting a new sense of like, okay, well, life isn't just about work, 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 or it's not all about problems. I'm discovering ways to relax more. I'm discovering ways to kind of be in the moment a little bit more, okay, and moving beyond maybe being so strict with your schedule or something like that, and having a little more flexibility. But that's definitely directly connected to this other person. So let's get into your tarot cards now and see what other information we can get for you. Okay, Spirit, we are asking what pile 1 doesn't see coming with this connection. What can you tell us, please? Oh, wow, look, you have the Lover's card. So the first thing that came to my mind when I turned this card over is when I mentioned some of you are going to be moving from friendship to romance. Okay, that's definitely quite literally in the cards. Okay, I feel for others of you who are going to be going on this adventure, I feel like it's going to bring you closer together. I feel like if you're going to have a child with someone, it's going to bring you closer together. Being gentle with yourself will also allow you to be gentle with other people, right? Because if you're always high strung and you're angry or you're unhappy, a lot of times that can spill over into a relationship, right? So being gentle with yourself, giving yourself, like I'm feeling some of you need to do some kind of healing or releasing some kind of energy that's been holding you back in your life, and it would hold you back from pursuing like a deep, deep connection with someone. So I'm feeling like being gentle with yourself and healing that will also bring you closer to someone else. Okay, so there's definitely an energy here about coming, like getting closer to someone on like a deeper spiritual, emotional level. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is basically what I was just saying. So, the Queen of Cups, this is, you can be looking at things differently, looking at all sides of a relationship, maybe looking at the friendship and saying, you know what, I feel like there is more here. Why don't we pursue that? This is a deep connection. This is, sharing your feelings, listening to what someone else's feelings are for you, being gentle with yourself, getting an understanding, getting control of your emotions, understanding what it is that you want, what you don't want, understanding what was missing in your life, and then moving forward. The Six of Coins. So there's definitely, I'm getting acceptance here for some of you. Accepting love from someone else is part of it. Being ready for this new cycle, for this new beginning. There's also balance coming in. So understanding. So yeah, especially if you've had difficulties in this partnership, in this relationship with this person, I'm feeling like there could be a reconciliation or an apology, or kind of calling a truce, almost saying, you know what, we've had some difficult times. We had a really bad argument. I made some mistakes. And then the other person kind of saying that same thing. And it takes me back to be gentle with yourself, which then helps you be gentle with this other person, right? And so I'm seeing like an exchange of energy here. For some of you, it may be an apology. For some of you, it may be moving into that new cycle and both agreeing that, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's go on this adventure of life together and let's see what, see what's in store for us if we move into a romantic connection. So definitely some positive things coming up for you. With the Page of Cups here, yeah, I mean, this really aligns with what I've been saying so far. It's new energy, right? It can absolutely be that young love, right? Like you're just discovering that you have feelings for each other. This could be a reconnecting between the two of you. Okay, so this could literally be you going out on date night. Maybe you haven't been out on a date night for months and months and months, and you're finally taking the time to celebrate your relationship. Obviously, if you've been in a relationship for a while, maybe you thought that this connection was over, there was no salvaging it, but this, everything here is saying, if that's the case for you, that it's absolutely salvageable. You just both need to put in that effort. Putting in equal effort is what would help you save that relationship. So in that case, this could definitely be saying, let's go out, let's reconnect. Let's just, let go of things for a while. Let's try to reconnect. Even, maybe you're on vacation, you're going out to dinners, you're having fun, you're, rising above your problems. You're seeing each other from a different perspective in a more relaxed environment. So we have the 10 of Cups. Okay. With, especially with the children here, and then you have a child here, this could absolutely be you moving into a new phase of in a relationship with someone, whether you were friends and it kind of quickly developed into something romantic, or if you've been trying to have children, or if you finally decided, what, we're ready to have children. Let's go ahead and pursue that adventure. Right. But, you have 3 children so far in this reading. So children could absolutely be in your future if that's what you want. And, it's happiness, it's abundance. So again, if you've been having difficulties in this relationship, I absolutely see that you can work through this, that you can get to that other side. Okay. And we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this makes so much sense. Okay, let me just show you this card so you can see. For those of you who have had any kind of difficulty on any level, whether it's between the two of you or difficulty, conceiving a child, or difficulty with finding time in your schedules to commit to having a child, right? If you see this, this person has the sword and is ready to cut like this tape, this ribbon, whatever it is that's holding them back. Because the 8 of Swords talks about being held back by something, but like you're really not being prevented from moving forward. Like if you want to move forward, you can move forward. If you kind of get out of that headspace that you've been in. So definitely for some of you, Spirit is recommending taking a time out, taking a vacation, even if it's just, a little day trip, even if you just go somewhere for 2 hours and, maybe you drive somewhere that's half an hour away, you spend an hour and a half kind of walking around, maybe have a picnic or something like that. Spirit is really recommending for any of you who've had difficulties in your relationship to do something like that, to break away and break free from kind of the norm, the routine, and also make sure that you're both putting in equal effort. Okay. And another thing that I'm seeing here is putting effort into anything regarding this connection, whether you've been together for a while, whether you're just friends kind of going into a romantic relationship, putting in all this effort is going to pay off for you. Okay, definitely. And it could also be something about 6 months. Something could be happening within 6 months' time. So, maybe some of you are in the early phases of pregnancy. Maybe you've, been wondering how things are going to go because you've had difficulties in the relationship. Whatever it is, I'm feeling like 6 months from whenever you watch this, you're going to start to see some significant changes. As long as you both put in the effort, as long as you both, want this moving forward, right? We have the 6 of Cups. Yeah. So this makes me feel for some of you that you want to get back to the way it used to be. Okay. There are things for some of you to overcome in order to reach that point. But I feel like if you put egos aside, okay, if you get rid of egos, it's definitely possible to get to that point. I also feel like some of you have had some kind of hopes and dreams, like maybe having a child, maybe moving into a new cycle with someone. Maybe you want to move in together. Definitely with the 10 of Cups, that's a possibility. Whatever it could be in your case, I'm feeling like this thought that you've had with something that's been on your mind for a while, it's definitely possible to reach that goal with this person. The Page of Swords, yeah, it's like a new thought process. It's taking notes, working towards something, putting in the hard work, being committed to something, communication. Definitely I feel communication is very important here, no matter where you fit into what I've said so far. So some of you may need to write down your thoughts. This person has a piece of like a notepad here, thinking about what they want to write, thinking about what they want to say. And you see how this person is also thinking. This could also be manifesting things that you've wanted to see with this connection, communicating that with the other person. Okay, definitely starting something new, thinking, what is it that you want to do on this new adventure with this person? Okay, the 7 of Wands. So with the 7 of Wands, what I'm feeling is that for some of you, there may be some planning that needs to happen, okay? The 7 of Wands can be things happening unexpectedly. So again, for those of you who weren't thinking of having a child or who weren't necessarily ready for that, just keep that in mind, because that's come up twice now, okay? Because something a little unexpected could be happening here. And it could be, something that's absolutely, fabulous that you've been waiting for this to happen, and it's kind of unexpected that it's happening right now, right? Or it could be something that's, more scary, and you're going to have to kind of look at different angles of your life and see, how do I proceed forward with this? But with all of like the growth down here with the plants down here and then the buds on the wands here, there's definitely new coming in for you. So it's like getting a different perspective. I'm being drawn right back to the enlightenment card, the transcending card. It's like getting a higher perspective, moving above any issues that you've had, working together, communicating, okay? So, if you've had any block in this relationship, in this connection, I feel that block, as long as you both choose to do so, that block can be lifted. It can be worked through. Is that just one? Nope, we got two. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Yeah. So with the Eight of Wands, first of all, I feel like changes could be happening very quickly for you. So maybe you were just friends and then you're starting to feel like there's a romantic connection going on there. In that case, with the Eight of Wands, I'm feeling like things would kind of happen very quickly for you, where you would develop a very deep connection with this person very quickly. Okay. With the, like I said, with the new love, the butterflies, the, romance is in the air with the stuff coming out of the cup here, right? It could be like, oh, wow. And then once you talk about it, it's like, no, we were just meant to be together, right? And your love for each other just grows very quickly. With the Eight of Wands, it could also be changes happening very quickly. If you find out that you're going to have a child, it could be 8 months away, or, something that's happening very quickly, which 8 months isn't necessarily quick, but if it's that life-changing, it could feel very, very quick, right? And then if you've had difficulties in your relationship, once you take the time and put in the effort to reconnect, I feel like that reconnection could happen very quickly. Look at the stars here. It's like reconnecting, right? Like your dreams coming true, your hopes coming true, and it happening very quickly for you. Look, you have the Star card. Yeah, didn't I just talk about hopes and dreams? So whatever you've been hoping for, whatever you've been wishing for, and when we ask what you don't see coming with this connection, maybe you were hoping for something, but you were like, yeah, I don't know, and so it could be that you didn't see this connection developing as quickly as it did, or you didn't realize how happy you would be when you move in together. You didn't realize that, taking a vacation, taking a short trip, or whatever you want to do here with the adventure card, maybe you didn't realize that would bring you back together so quickly, right? So whatever it is that you're hoping for, you can absolutely have it here, okay, in this connection. So look at the cards here. So you have the Star card, the Ten of Cups, and transcending. So you're definitely transcending being stuck, transcending difficulties in the relationship, transcending a lack of communication and wondering how the other person feels, what's going on in their mind, right? So whatever it is that you're looking for, you can absolutely get it with this connection that you have. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Hierophant, this can definitely mean marriage for some of you. Okay, it can mean a strong connection with someone. This could be like a lifelong partnership. It also can mean more traditional. Okay, so having a family, having that more traditional family structure like we have in the Ten of Cups here. So if that's what you're looking for, that can definitely be happening, coming up for you, like what you don't see in this connection. For whatever reason, you may have thought that might not be possible with this person, but it absolutely is possible. So definitely it could be marriage, could be long-term, it could be some kind of commitment. The other thing that I see here for some of you who have been going through difficulties in your relationship, this could indicate that there could be two things. Well, okay, Spirit is showing me two things, but there could be more, okay? But right now, Spirit is showing me two things for some of you. It could be talking to someone like a therapist, a relationship therapist, a marriage therapist, whatever, suits your needs. Or even talking to, a third party, whatever it is. And learning new communication skills through this third party. Okay, so that's the first thing. It could also be that this person may recommend what we talked about in the beginning is taking a vacation, going on an adventure, doing something fun together so that you can reconnect. Okay, so yeah, that covers everything here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. Good luck with this connection. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the clear quartz crystal, and your card is family. So what you don't see coming with this connection, you may already have children, and there's another one on the way here. It could be... Oh, okay. What I'm feeling is, so when we see children and we see like the different ages of the children, I'm feeling like this could be growing into a new phase with this romantic connection, or with this person, right? That it could be going from a friendship into a romantic connection. So there could be a lot of growth happening with this person. You might be meeting somebody, or maybe you have, well, obviously, if we're looking at what you don't see coming with this connection, you may have like just met somebody and you're feeling very, very connected to them. They could have children that they're going to bring into your life. I'm also feeling a sense of some of you may need to have a more playful nature with this person. Don't take things too seriously. Maybe be spontaneous the way children can be, right? Maybe if you've been having difficulties in the relationship, doing something fun, getting out a little bit, and kind of doing something lighthearted, okay, is the energy I'm feeling. I'm also feeling like if you've been having difficulties or a lack of communication, a lack of understanding with the clouds here, you see how the clouds are kind of dissipating? Okay, so I'm feeling like any miscommunication, any difficulty that you've had in that area, I feel like that could be clearing up and changing for you. So that could be definitely something that you don't see happening, right? Especially if you've been kind of stuck in a rut and you're not communicating that well with this person. So that could definitely be something that's changing that you don't see coming. All right, what else can you tell us for pile number 2? What they don't see coming with this connection, please. Culmination of vision. Yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, so is this your vision? Do you want a family with this person? Do you want to move forward with this person? Maybe maybe this person wasn't sure that they wanted to move forward with you, or maybe you weren't sure, or you know, whatever it is, it seems like this vision is going to be coming to life. And what's interesting here is that there's 2 people sitting here looking out into the distance. So maybe you've wanted to start a family. Maybe that was something that was didn't seem possible right now. Maybe finances were a problem. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe one of you was finishing up school and it just wasn't right yet. Maybe things are happening quicker than you thought. Maybe you've always wanted children and this new person you met has children already, and it's just like this beautiful family that you're going to be entering into quite suddenly, right? So yeah, it feels like, oh, another thing that I'm getting here with culmination of vision is those of you who may have been having difficulties or lack of communication, and you really, really want to get back to a feeling of being connected with this person. With these 2 people standing below this tree, I'm feeling a sense of being grounded, a sense of healing, and a sense of coming back to basics is what I'm getting here. Okay. And then look at all these butterflies you have here. So definitely some sort of transformation in this connection with this person. Okay. Assurance. Very interesting, because there's people in the tree. Okay, so you have assurance, you have culmination of vision. So I feel like whatever it is that you want, there you have assurance that your vision is going to come to fruition. So maybe you're not seeing a way forward in this connection. Maybe you're not sure how things are going to fall into place. Maybe maybe you're just friends and you want to be more than friends, and you're not sure how to approach that with this person. It could be doing it in a more lighthearted manner, could kind of break the ice, right? So there's definitely assurance that there's going to be healing in this connection. There's going to be growth, movement forward, your vision kind of coming to life. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? What they don't see coming with this connection, please. Spirit guardian of winter and retreat. So again, with this, what I'm feeling is, getting that kind of comfy, cozy vibe when it's cold outside and it's snowing and you're inside, you're tucked in, you have your blanket, some coffee or hot chocolate, right? Maybe a glass of wine for some of you. And it's almost like this is a vision, right? Because it's a snow globe. So it's like looking at the snow globe, seeing what you want to happen, right? With culmination of vision. It's like I'm getting a sense of comfort in knowing that what you want is definitely possible, and assurance that what you want is possible. Maybe you want to have a home and a family. Maybe you want to bring another addition into your home. This new addition could even represent this person, because up here it says people, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to mean children. This, kind of like with pile number 1, new beginnings, there was a small child on that card, similar to this one you have here. So it could mean that there's a new cycle, a new phase about to happen with this person that's going to bring you a lot of comfort, a lot of peace, a lot of healing. And maybe this assurance is coming from the other person. Maybe this assurance is coming from the other person saying, yeah, I want the same thing as you. Okay. Wow, you have wild rose fairy and love. What you don't see coming with this connection. So for some of you, those of you who are just friends with this person and you want to move forward into more of a romantic connection with this person, I feel that because you probably already love each other, right, on a friendship level, and that could be evolving more into a romantic level for you. I feel that there's love that's growing in that connection, okay? If you've had difficulties in this connection with this person, whether you're just friends or you are already in a romantic partnership with this person, I feel like your love is growing. And your love might be growing so much that there's going to be I just got proposal, okay? So there could be a proposal coming up. There could be a commitment. There could just be, if you don't want to get married, there could just be a proposal of, I'm committed to you. Assurance that I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. It could be, you're falling deeper in love with this person and you want to start a family with them. Okay. So whatever it is, I feel that you're going to love where this connection is going, and it's going to, I'm feeling like what you don't see coming could be the level of connection that you're feeling with this person. Like, I feel like it's just growing and growing and growing. Let's get into your tarot cards. Okay. What does pile number 2, for pile number 2, what they don't see coming with this connection? What can you tell us, please? The 9 of Pentacles, there's a lot of success coming up with this connection. I feel for some of you that you've both worked on yourselves. You've worked on like your inner selves, right? And then you're coming together in a partnership that's going to be very, very successful. I also am getting, remember when I said proposal? For some of you, it could definitely be like a romantic proposal. For others of you, it could be a business proposal. It could be going into business together with this person. Okay. Which makes sense because that could be the level of commitment that you would have with a family, right? So the family could be representing for some of you going into business with this person that you have this connection with. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm definitely feeling like there's going to be more balance coming in with this connection. It's kind of like putting in equal effort. So definitely if you're going to go into business with this person, I feel like it would be an equal partnership. If you're going into a marriage with this person, I feel like it would be an equal partnership. Okay. If you're going to expand your family, I feel like it would be an equal partnership with, who takes care of what, right? With the children, because of course that's going to bring in many more factors to consider in this relationship, right? So it's kind of like assurance that, yes, we're going to be there for each other. Yes, we're going to support each other in, no matter what we do. And it could also be balancing things out. Maybe you've been working so hard that you felt a little bit disconnected from each other, and you're going to take a vacation. Maybe you're going to go somewhere for the weekend, or, take a 2-week vacation somewhere and just relax, and reconnect with each other. Whatever it is, if that's the case, I feel like you're going to find your balance again, and you're going to reconnect on a very deep level. So that's, really good news. Really good news. We have the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely something going on here with, like thinking about things differently, coming up with a plan, communicating that plan with someone else, or saying, if you're just friends, saying, hey, I have feelings for you, developing that new sense of communication with this person, and then moving forward. The aces are always good indicators of a path forward. Like, this is a good start, is what this card is telling me right here. So, it's like, there's a crown here, and so moving forward, there's growth moving forward. There's good luck moving forward. There is, I just got honesty moving forward. Okay, so let's say if you've been having problems in your relationship with the Ace of Swords, I feel like with new communication, with having an understanding of how you're both feeling, what you're both thinking, especially what you're thinking and feeling, communicating that with the other person, that could definitely create a sense of balance for both of you. And then kind of growing this connection from there. The Star card. So yeah, when we ask what you don't see coming with this connection, I'm feeling with the Star card and the Love card here, what you don't see coming is potential for, like, within this connection, there's potential for something even bigger than what you expected. So maybe, let's say that you just met this person, and you're feeling a connection, like you want to go out again, you had some chemistry, but what you don't see coming is the level of connection that you're going to have with this person, to the point where it's like your dreams are coming true with the Star card, but it's so far beyond that. Okay, it's like, yeah, everything that you've been hoping and dreaming of is going to come true with this person, but it's like it's expanding beyond that. And again, with the two vessels being poured into the water and the Two of Pentacles, I'm feeling like this could definitely be a connection that is even greater than what you've been hoping for. Okay, someone who supports you, someone who who's putting in equal effort. So when one of you can't put in as much effort as the other person, Because if you see the streams here are different, if you see these coins, they're a little bit different, right? So when one of you needs like a boost up, when one of you needs more support than the other person will be stepping up to take care of you. And then when the other person needs that, you're going to step up to take care of this person, right? You're going to be there to lift them up. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of growth and expansion that I'm feeling here. See, that could be the other thing is expansion. That's why I was getting that. Okay, now I'm seeing the full picture. There could be expansion, period, right? Expansion. Maybe you thought you were kind of stuck in a rut, so there could be expansion beyond that. And it could also be expansion beyond your dreams. You know, maybe you had big, huge dreams of having this perfect life with someone. It could be expanding even beyond that perfect vision that you have, okay? Because with family here, and when we think of, you know, the little baby here and expanding that family, it could quite literally be expanding your family or expanding your expectations, your dreams, your hopes with this person. Okay, yep, look, we have the Lovers card. So for any of you who are just friends with this person, there's absolutely potential to be more than friends with this person. And again, with the Lovers card below love, right next to the Star card, there is a deepening of this connection together. So maybe what you don't see coming in this connection is children arriving in your life, and maybe that's going to deepen your connection. Maybe that's going to bring you closer together, okay? Oh, there's something else coming through here. What is it? Give me just a second here, what you don't see coming with this connection. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It could be a proposal, okay? Could definitely be a proposal. So that proposal, again, it could be a proposal of marriage. It could be a proposal to move in together. It could be a proposal to move from friends to a romantic partnership. So maybe you're kind of in the, you know, thinking that you're just friends, but you're starting to feel like, does this person have feelings for me? Because I'm kind of feeling like there might be something going on there. Okay, so if that's the case, yes, there's definitely something else going on there. And if you're the person wanting something else, I feel that if you propose that to the other person, I feel like they'll be receptive. The Sun, absolutely what I just said about being receptive. So if you go to the other person and say, you know, I feel like there's more of a connection going on here, absolutely they would be receptive to that. The Sun is shining down on these two people. You know, in the traditional decks, the Sun card is a child, and here you have two people right after you got the Lovers card. So if you're hoping for a deeper connection with this person, or if you're thinking, I wonder if this person wants a deeper connection with me. Yes, that's definitely possible. If you've had difficulties in your relationship, yes, it's definitely possible to reconnect. Getting back to basics, getting back to simpler times, okay? Cutting out any things, if you've been having difficulties, cutting out things that don't really matter in the bigger picture. If you've been arguing about little things that really have no significance, they're really not that big of a deal, letting that go, letting your ego release those things, getting back to the basics, right? Getting back to just the two of you, okay? Spending some quiet time together, that will take you so far, Spirit is saying. Right, so if you're thinking this connection might be ending because you've had difficulties, Spirit is saying don't give up. There's definitely a lot of hope here. We have the Emperor. Yeah, some of you need a plan. Some of you, you know, if you've had difficulties, maybe you need to kind of start over. Start over with this connection. Definitely, if you're both in it, okay, if you both want to fix it, it's definitely fixable. Okay, with the Emperor, this can also mean looking forward, okay, moving forward with a plan to, start a family and move forward, that culmination of vision, because the Emperor has a vision. See, it's so interesting that it's below culmination of vision. The Emperor has a vision, and the Emperor always sees that vision come to life. So it's definitely possible, whatever it is that you feel you want with this person, with this connection, or whatever they say they want with you, okay, maybe you're not seeing how it's possible to make this happen. Spirit is saying it's absolutely possible. Now, another thing that I'm getting here with the Emperor being below the Nine of Pentacles, and also actually this whole row right here, but when I talked about the Nine of Pentacles, some of you may be starting a business with this person or a side hustle or something like that. I definitely see that there is great success that could be coming towards you with that, with this connection and with that idea. Because like I said, the Emperor has a vision. So if you or this other person comes to you, or if you go to them with this idea of, what if we go into business together? I'm seeing that you can absolutely see that come to fruition, because there's like a stable plan, right? That one or both of you have this great vision and have this great ability to bring that vision to life. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is a really great card for you. The Six of Swords is moving away from difficulties. Remember I said some of you may need to get back to basics and let go of things that are really trivial. Maybe you've been arguing about things that are trivial. Really, in the greater scheme of things, it does not matter, right? So letting go of your ego, saying, let's move on. Let's move on from our difficulties. Maybe you had huge difficulties, and that's why you're wondering, you're saying, when we ask what you don't see coming with this connection, maybe you thought it was over. But with the Family card, maybe there's healing and growth. And then with the Six of Swords, maybe you're both saying, you know what, you're right. Let's move on from this. There's more to this connection, okay? With all of these cards right here, there's more to this connection. There's something worth fighting for. The Six of Swords could also be if you're kind of in an awkward phase of a connection. Maybe you're friends, but you're wondering, are we more than friends? Are we not? What's going on? So if you're in the awkward phase and it's uncomfortable and it's causing a little bit of anxiety, this could indicate you moving out of that and going into a deeper connection with this person. Yeah, look, you have the Death card. I mean, this really lines up with everything we've seen so far. So staying with what I just said with the Six of Swords, maybe you're starting to see a deeper connection here. So the Death card can indicate going from friendship to romantic partners. Okay, the Death card is also a fantastic card to have when we were talking about if you're having difficulties in a relationship that you've already had with this person. Maybe you thought it was over. Maybe you felt like there was no way to fix it. And what you don't see coming with this connection is fixing it, because when we look at the Death card, there's sun here. And look at on this particular card, the sun is shining right behind this castle, this house back here. So you also have the sun here, the actual sun card here. So with the sun coming up and shining directly on the house here, the castle, it's like a sense of renewal, a sense of hope if you've had difficulties in this relationship. It could also mean maybe you've wanted to expand your family. Maybe you've had difficulties with that. And with the child in the bassinet up here in the clouds, okay, it could mean that that dream is coming towards you with the sun here, and that dream is going to land right directly in your home, right? So I feel with the Death card coming, especially coming right after the Six of Swords here, it's indicative of moving out of any difficulties that you've had. Maybe some of you, maybe you tried to start a business with this person and it was very difficult and it took a while, but it's actually going to start to pay off. Okay. Maybe it was putting a strain on your relationship with this person. I feel that whatever it is, you're coming out of difficulties here. So let's see what comes next for you. The Four of Swords, yes. With the Four of Swords, you have the Four of Swords and you have retreat here, and then the Star card is in the middle. With the Four of Swords, for those of you having difficulty in the relationship, what I'm feeling here is, especially with the Six of Swords and the Death card, it's like letting it go, getting back to basics, taking some time out to rest, recover, recuperate, okay? Going on a retreat with somebody, with this person, if you've had difficulties, right? Taking some time out to heal so that you can reconnect, so that your love can grow again. The Star card definitely can indicate healing, you know, letting go of things that no longer need to be in this connection. Another thing with the Four of Swords, if you're moving from friendship into romance, it's like no longer being so worried about what's happening with this connection. Is this person interested in me? Am I really seeing signs that this person wants to be more than friends? Okay, so you're coming into a time of let's relax and let's enjoy each other. Let's not stress about things. The Tower card, yep. Big changes are coming. And I feel that these are really positive changes because you have, oops, let's fix that. Okay. It's, when we look up here at the angels up here, I'm feeling that what is happening here, if you've had difficulty in your relationship, remember I told you to let it go? It no longer needs to be here. I'm feeling this is a sign for those of you in that situation to let it go before it becomes something that's way out of control. Let it go because you have so much love in this relationship. Okay, so Spirit says, let it go. Relax, reconnect. The Tower card can mean something completely unexpected, right? So exactly what you don't see coming in this connection. So a child could be coming into your life that's unexpected, okay? There's definitely an energy here of moving away from something that wasn't working because we have the Six of Swords here. So this Tower card to me is something positive. Okay, in this reading, it's something positive because you're moving away from something that's not working. You have the Death card. You have the Four of Swords, the Tower card. This is something very, very powerful, right? So what you don't see coming, it's something that's going to bring you, I feel, closer together with this person. Because the Tower card is right below the Star, the Lovers, the Sun, and the Love card up here. Okay, so I'm feeling like it's a deeper connection is really kind of at the heart of what you don't see coming with this person, no matter kind of like what scenario you may be in here. The High Priestess. This makes sense. So if you've had difficulties with this person in this relationship, you're going to work through those difficulties. You're going to figure out the key to move forward. You're going to figure out that new communication, right? You're going to figure out what is missing, how to move forward. There could also be, with the High Priestess and the Tower card, if one of you or both of you has been kind of closed off, maybe had a wall up, feeling kind of cold in this connection, I see that breaking down. I see you warming up to the idea of, okay, let's just let go of this argument. Let's let go of these problems. Let's move forward. Let's start over. If you're wondering, is there more to this connection? Yeah, you're gonna find out soon. Okay, things are gonna come to light. You're gonna get all the answers that you need. If you've been waiting for something, see the High Priestess can also indicate waiting for something. It can indicate 9 months. So definitely, if you've been wanting a child, if you've been wanting a new addition to your family, that could definitely be something that you don't see coming with this connection. So, it's all really positive things. If you've been having difficulty in this relationship, then just try to let go of those things that don't really matter. Okay, work on your communication to move forward. So that you can have this love, So yeah, if you thought that maybe this connection, this relationship, if maybe you felt like you lost all hope, just know that there's definitely hope here for you. Okay, and if everything's really positive and going great, just know that your connection's going to grow even more and even deeper. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked down below. Thank you so much. Hello, pile number 3. You have the green Aventurine, and this is your card. So we have fragmented energy. I'm getting a couple things here. I feel like there's something going on with this connection. Maybe something hurt your heart, maybe something happened, or maybe something hurt the other person's heart, maybe something that you said or did, or maybe something the other person said or did hurt your heart. And I'm feeling like, first of all, what I'm feeling is hope is not lost here, because, here you see the missing piece, but you look up here and there are pieces, right? So I feel like it would just take a little bit of discernment. It would take a sense of almost like determination and hard work to put the pieces back together. So I definitely feel like it's possible to fix whatever's going on here. I feel like looking at all angles of what happened, okay, there's like a piece covering her eye right here. So looking at the issues, confronting things, not being afraid to see things for what they are, okay? Really digging deep into your emotions and this connection. And if you want to fix this connection, I feel like it's absolutely possible to fix this connection. I feel like there might have been something unexpected that happened here with the lightning coming down. Yeah, there's definitely something pretty significant that's going on here. But like I said, there's a fix. It could be that you haven't seen it yet, you haven't thought of it yet, whatever it is, there's something going on like that. So it's definitely possible to bring things back together. This could also be like maybe you have so much going on in your life right now. Within this connection, maybe you're both super busy and you've kind of grown apart. Well, I see that it's not impossible to come back together. Okay, I feel like there's still energy here between the two of you. So it is possible to find balance again. Yeah, let's look at your other cards. Oh, and also it's interesting that you have the green Aventurine, because this can help heal the heart, right? This can help heal the heart chakra. So it's definitely possible to heal whatever's happening here. All right, what else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? What pile number 3 doesn't see coming with this connection, please? Is that 1 or 2? That's 2, okay. But you know what? I feel like we need this top one too, so we're gonna take that also. Okay, okay. Oh, makes so much sense. Vulnerability. So definitely I feel like a key here, especially because this person is in water over here in fragmented energy, and so is this person here. I feel that vulnerability is very important here. Being vulnerable, opening up to this person, and yeah, okay. I just heard from Spirit opening up to this person and allowing them space to open up to you, okay? Especially because, like I said here, there's a puzzle piece covering this person's eye. So it's like allowing yourself to see the other person's perspective, allowing the other person to see your perspective, okay? If you really want to fix this connection, it's like taking down those walls, taking down your guard, being vulnerable, and knowing that you can do this in a safe place. Okay, whatever that means to you, whatever you need to do to get to that. Maybe you need to go to counseling or something and have a third party help you with your communication. But just know that it's possible to get back to good, okay? Celebrate differences. So what I feel with celebrate differences is that, oh, and look, there's an infinity symbol right here. Can you see that? Let me see. Can you see that infinity symbol right here? It's definitely possible to stay together, and with infinity, stay together for a lifetime even. It's possible to heal this. So there definitely seems to be something going on here where I'm getting a sense of, for some of you, either you or this other person, maybe both of you, are not actually listening and hearing what the other person is saying. So I feel like it's all about stripping away egos on both sides. Understanding that you're both different. But look at this card. This says celebrate differences. There's two people here. And we have number 3. So understanding that you have different perspectives, understanding that you have different way of viewing things, a different way of seeing things, but you can celebrate those differences and you can come back together. Okay. Maintain your childlike spirit. It's interesting that this card also, I felt that this card was very important. So maintain your childlike spirit. I'm getting a sense of so obviously this is a very serious issue that you have going on here with this fragmented energy. For some of you, it could be that you're just not, that you haven't had the time to put into the relationship. Okay, maybe one of you is working way more than the other person with celebrate differences. So maybe there's something like that going on. With maintain your childlike spirit, it could be that you need to just get out and have fun, do something lighthearted to kind of help bring that connection back together. So if you're working on your relationship, Spirit is showing me that what's important to do while you're working on that relationship is do something fun, do something lighthearted. Do something that can bring back the energy that you had in the beginning of the relationship, you know, when it was all easy and fun and you know, all of those good things. It's kind of like doing something that will take you back there. So is there something that you like to do when you first got together? Maybe life got in the way here and you're both so busy and you're now at a point where you're thinking, you know, is this even salvageable? Well, I really feel that it is salvageable. This could be one of your first steps, is going back and doing something that you used to do, that you loved doing together, that you haven't done for quite some time. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? Oh, okay. I wonder, I feel like we need to take the card that we saw, so let's put that to the side. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3? Okay. Transcending. Yeah, I am telling you, it's possible to get through these difficulties. It's absolutely possible for you to move forward and rise above these difficulties that you're having. And I really feel like this could be the key here, getting back to basics, doing something fun, doing something lighthearted, especially because look here, you have number 27, and then here, you know, progressing, you have number 28. So it's so possible for you to work through these problems, through these differences. I keep seeing coming back together. So your energy is fragmented. Maybe you've even had a separation. Maybe you're like, if you were living together or if you were married, you may have had like a legal separation. You may have moved out of your home together. Maybe you're living separately. It's possible to overcome these problems. So that could definitely be something that's going on here. Maybe you think it's over. Okay, Spirit is telling me that it doesn't have to be over. You know, obviously you both are going to need to agree on that and put in the hard work and, you know, move forward and leave this behind. But just remember what brought you to this fragmented energy to begin with, right? Or if something did hurt your heart, then leaving that behind, right? If you're going to move forward, leaving that behind and saying, okay, let's not bring that up again. Let's work through it and then not bring it up again and move forward. So we have wisdom. So yeah, it definitely seems like there needs to be some kind of communication. Definitely sharing things with the other person. Remember, being vulnerable. So being vulnerable, opening up to this person so that they can truly understand what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart. How did you get to this point? So for both of you to do that, right? And this is also number 27. So you have two 27s and then you have 28. So I feel like the 27s can represent, you know, two of you moving forward, two of you transcending above and beyond your differences and your problems. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? We're looking at what pile number 3 doesn't see coming with this connection. The moon. So the path forward may not be readily apparent to you, but I feel like you can get there. You see these two flowers here? It's like there's definitely a connection between the two of you, and I feel that connection is not over. So yeah, this really, really goes well with the subject that we're looking at today, what you don't see coming with this connection. What you don't see coming is that it's fixable. There is a way forward. There is growth potential in coming back together with this person. Yeah, look, you have the Ace of Swords. If I'm not mistaken, the Ace of Swords came up in every single pile in this reading. So I feel like for kind of like a collective, communication is key. Okay, communication, not just communication, but good communication, understanding what the other person is feeling, is thinking, why they did certain things, why they didn't do certain things. You know, how can you fix this? How can you come back together? How can you see past these problems that you're having? Because, you know, I feel like it wasn't always this way. I feel like, I mean, okay, for some of you, maybe you always had a bit of a fragmented relationship with this person, and maybe it's just become more difficult as time has gone on. For others of you, I feel like it became this way. It wasn't always this way. You're definitely going through some kind of emotional turmoil with this person, and it's the way forward is being vulnerable, is communicating, is hard work. Okay, hard work moving forward. The Ten of Swords, yeah. So what the Ten of Swords here is telling me is that this cycle that you've been in with this person can be coming to an end. Okay, this pain, this hurt, this fragmented energy that we see here, can be coming to an end, and the sun is starting to shine, right? So if you choose to put an end to this cycle, okay, like it feels like something hurt you or something really hurt this other person quite deeply, okay? Maybe this is something that's been going on for a while and it's just gotten to the point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't handle this anymore. Maybe there was, you know, some event, something that happened that created all this hurt. Maybe it was infidelity. Maybe it was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, you know, whatever it was, there's a lot of pain that I'm seeing here in this relationship, but it can come to an end. It doesn't have to remain between the two of you if you choose to let it go. Like I said earlier, you know, if this is something that was done to you or that was the other person perceives you did to them, the key to moving forward is to talk about it, work through it, get closure, and then close that door and move forward. And don't open that door again. The Knight of Swords, yeah, this is kind of what I just said, right? Having an idea, having a plan, moving forward, and not looking back. The Knight of Swords is so focused and so determined on going forward that they don't need to open that door again, right? But there can be a warning with the Knight of Swords, which means to take the time to understand that there may be problems or misunderstandings in the future that you want to address quickly. You want to address them long before you get to this point here with the Ten of Swords, right? So what you don't see coming with this connection is that it's possible to fix it. Okay, it's absolutely possible to fix it. But just know that going forward, you don't want to keep bringing this up, but you also don't want to ignore potential problems in the future. You want to go ahead and focus on those and catch those before you get this deeply fragmented energy here. The Seven of Swords, yeah. Yep, this is what I was just saying. You want to confront things as they happen. Because with the Seven of Swords, it's like someone's getting away with something. Someone is, like there's a lack of communication here. Okay, there's something going on here that feels like it's not on the up and up. It feels like, for some of you, it could have been infidelity. It could have been a situation that happened where you feel very betrayed or the other person feels very betrayed. But what's important with especially this particular Seven of Swords is, again, you have the sun coming up here. Okay, so let's go back and look at the Ten of Swords. Whatever this was really, really hurt one or both of you. But you have the sun coming up in both of these cards. Okay, especially the Seven of Swords. It's possible to fix this. It's possible to put a healing light on whatever this was. But it's also important that when you go forward, anytime little issues or big issues come up in the future that make you feel like you might be going back to what happened before, it's critical to address these as soon as they come up. Because you see how the Seven of Swords here, how there's 5 swords that this person is holding on to, and there's 2 on the ground here. It's kind of like that fragmented energy that we see over here in your very first card. So it's important to address those things very quickly. The Page of Pentacles, this is a great card to have. The Page of Pentacles is having an idea, committing to that idea and moving forward with that idea. This is a new foundation. This is starting things new. This is, you know, working on things, planning things, working on things before you move forward with an idea. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. It's possible to fix this. You have to be vulnerable. You have to open up to each other in like really sharing these raw emotions, getting to the core of the issue and then getting a plan to move forward. How are you going to move forward? How are you going to work past this? But the Pentacles, this is being in something long term, putting in the hard work, putting in the effort. So it's definitely possible to fix it. Is it going to be hard work? Yes, it probably is. Is it going to be worth it? You know, that's ultimately up to you, but I'm feeling like, yes, it could definitely be worth it for you to put in that hard work and that energy into this connection. So we have the Magician card. Very interesting that there's a snake here. So I'm feeling like there's definitely an opportunity for shedding skin, okay? Shedding things that no longer belong in this connection. Wisdom. I'm getting wisdom. Do we have wisdom here? Oh yeah, we did have wisdom here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Wisdom, the Moon card. So getting information that was missing, right? And not just, so getting that information and also communication around that information, that communication that you're having, right? So understanding, like, I'm seeing like keeping the communication going until there is a 100% understanding of the issues. And allowing yourself to be vulnerable and opening up so that you are open to understanding the issues. With the Magician card, it's definitely possible to move forward. It's absolutely possible to move forward in this connection. You have the tools available to you to fix this connection. It's really ultimately up to putting in the effort, working really hard, checking in with the other person to, you know, see where you are, and staying connected to that person in that way so that your energy is no longer fragmented, but it's starting to come together, right? I feel like there's a lot of different pieces going on here in this connection, but that's okay. It's okay, and it's possible to fix it. It's possible for these waters, like these waters here seem kind of choppy. It's possible to calm those down. Absolutely what I've been saying, the Wheel of Fortune, the difficulties that you've been going through, it's absolutely possible to fix these difficulties. If you put in the hard work, especially you have the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune next to each other. This is a powerful energy. If you put in the work, it's possible to shift that energy and shift it to a positive direction. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you, it's absolutely 100% possible to fix this. It's just about how you go about working together again and fixing things in your life. Maybe you're just so busy. Maybe you need to restructure your life. Maybe you need to restructure the hours that you work. Maybe it's work that's kind of tearing you both apart. And you're wondering, how do we fix that? You know, maybe you need to look for a different job where you have more of a work-life balance. Or maybe you just need to kind of, you know, restructure the time that you have together. Make it quality time, okay? The Two of Pentacles, absolutely. This is a card of balance, things coming together, things working together, putting in effort, putting in time. There's like grapes here, which is making me think of wine, which is making me think of transformation. So transforming your energy and transforming your relationship, right? Because we take the grapes and we make wine, right? So it's like change. Oh yeah, and then you had the snake here. So it's definitely about change. So I feel changes need to be made within this connection in order to fix it. But you also have up here, you have like this, I don't know if it is, but it makes me think of, and actually I don't think it is, but it's what's coming to my mind is a lily on like the lily pad, right? Which to me also always represents also and always, to me represents safety. So you can definitely come back to a place of safety in this connection with this person. It's absolutely possible. You just both need to put in the effort. Okay. So we have the World card. With the World card, you're literally on the verge of stepping into a new cycle, a new phase with this person. It's definitely possible to do that. Give me a second. There's something coming through with the World card. Okay, there's a few things coming through. First of all, there's 2 flowers here. And then you have the 2 pentacles. So it's like, almost like you both need to apologize. You both need to put your egos aside. You both need to be vulnerable and be open to communication. That seems to be kind of what will create everything coming back together. What will create this shift in energy? What will help you shed this skin that no longer belongs in this connection? And then what will allow you to move forward into this brand new cycle, this better cycle with the Wheel of Fortune? We have the Star card. I think the Star card came up in every reading too. So there's definitely a collective energy within this particular question of healing, of dreams coming true, especially with the Magician, which can indicate manifesting, right? So having a vision of what you want to see with this connection. And then we ask, what you don't see coming with this connection. So maybe you're hopeful, but you don't see it happening. Maybe you're saying, I don't think we can get over this with the 7 of Swords, but Spirit is saying it's absolutely possible. Don't give up yet. Your dreams are possible. Again, you have the 2 vessels here, right? So it's possible to get there, but you have to be on the same page. You have to both be putting in that equal effort. But if you notice, I believe, this is the only tarot card that shows water so far. So here the water's a little choppy, right? But here the water is flowing. And if you look at this card, there's water in this very first card, your first oracle card up here. And it's calm. Okay, there's a safe place here. So it's definitely possible to move from this emotional energy into this emotional energy with these 2 cards. The Page of Cups. Okay, I really love this card as your last tarot card in this reading. Wow. Okay, sorry, I was listening to, I was getting so much information from Spirit. Okay, so what you don't see coming with this connection, do you see this cup? This always means a happy surprise with the Page of Cups. There's a happy surprise coming. I feel what you don't see coming is feeling love coming back from this person. You see this person here, it's like they feel happy, they feel loved, they feel peace, they feel a sense of serenity, hope, okay? Hope in the darkness, because is this a sun or is this a moon here, right? It looks like both to me. It looks like a sun with the rays coming, but it also looks like the moon, and you have the Moon card here, so it's like bringing things to light. Okay, difficulties coming out, fixing those difficulties with a happy surprise to end your reading, okay? And then look at the water. Look at the water, kind of the waves coming up, right? So it's not choppy like this. It's a healthy wave coming out of the water. 2 healthy waves. It's absolutely possible to heal this. It's possible for, okay, what I'm seeing is 2 people healing and 2 people coming back together. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you could have had a much more significant card than this one to come out because of this happy surprise here with the fish coming out of the cup. Given the question that we started out with, what you don't see coming with this connection, because there's damage here. This connection has definitely suffered some damage, some disconnect, whatever it is. It was damaging, but it's absolutely possible to bring it back together. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it helped you, okay? If you like this, please like and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching.